this may not work. I've got the world's slowest computer. Here we go. We're trying it again.
Carol's Furniture has free delivery.
I'm not going to play 3 commercials here. We'll have to go with standard music if it doesn't work. I hope it does. But yeah, this is that's the running gag on my shows, that I have the world's slowest computer.
Browse through the full showroom and catalogs full of Ashley Furniture choices.
And yeah, I mean, it's old. Here we go. Here we go.
On 1021 North Main
I hope
Street
that
in Irwin.
this will work. There we go. Let's try this. It's the snake. Hold on. Here we go.
Promise that you'll never find another like me.
Well, as that unmistakable music indicates, we have the biggest Taylor Swift fan in the media, Caleb Calhoun, and also one of the best off-season reporters, in my opinion, and I really do respect you, Caleb Calhoun, one of the few, I think, true journalists covering the Tennessee Volunteers, and so a good time for Tennessee baseball. I think that a lot of people were pleasantly surprised that the Vols got a number 2 seed in the Chapel Hill tournament. Most projections I saw had them getting a number 3. And even though they had a losing record in the SEC, you know what? That really does speak well of the SEC's caliber of competition. So this we're talking about the first time since 2005, 14 years, that the program. I'm not sure.
And basketball was in the top 25 that year. Tennessee won it in football too.
Didn't they go to the Sweet 16 in 98?
90, they finished in the top 25. They somewhat underachieved, but that was Jerry Green's second year after he had inherited all of those recruits that Kevin O'Neal brought in.
Okay, well, the it's a battle of North Carolina, Wilmington against Chapel Hill, if you will, which I think is a real sexy matchup. But 7 p.m., and you can watch it online, too, for free. But Tennessee and Liberty, and earlier this year, the Vols did defeat the Flames. Don't take the Flames for granted, though. They're a real good college baseball program that consistently churns out winning records. And I would also point this out about Liberty and just watching this baseball tournament. You spoke of the Tennessee pitching. Maybe not, coming through at the end. I'm intrigued to see how Vitello will use his staff, because in a tournament like this, you can go to what I think will be the modern way to handle a staff. This pitcher 3 innings, this pitcher 3 innings, this pitcher 2 innings, that sort of thing. And I'm intrigued to see if that's the style of play that they'll use in tournament ball and how it'll work if it is. Because, that could actually prevent, or save a staff that might not be quite so deep. That sort of thing. So we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. You take a 10-0 lead after 3 innings. Yeah, you usually can go with the walk-on pitchers from that point. Anyhow, the other thing that I'm going to look at is the softball team. Didn't make the College World Series of Softball, which begins on Thursday. I want to ask, though, this. It seems to me that the Tennessee softball team, ranked in the top 10 all year long. I've seen what, let's say, I saw when I was in Pittsburgh, Caleb Calhoun of All for Tennessee, what Mario Lemieux did for hockey there. All of a sudden, all the kids wanted to play hockey. Do you think that success for the Tennessee Lady Vols in softball could get more, say, Tennessee female athletes to play softball? Because it still primarily is a West Coast sport.
I think so. It's not that Tennessee they haven't benefited the way Florida has, but there has been what started out in the past 12 years, right? But Tennessee and Florida were among the leaders of kind of helping out to, it's starting to get bigger and bigger in the Southeast overall.
Sure.
And, it was still, I think we all remember that 2007 College World Series where the Lady Vols were an out away from winning it, and Monica Abbott had pitched flawlessly until, but she had no run support in the last 2 games against Arizona. And if she could have just any little bit of help with run support, then the Lady Vols won the College World Series that year. So I do think I think that's what actually had a big impact on the program more than anything else, and you've seen a lot more interest in it. And also, we talked about this. I got to give them credit for two things here. So
look at this. I don't know if Tennessee fans tend to be very supportive, and I even mentioned how they're not willing to throw the goat horns on players. Let me just give you an example. We know that the goat horns went on Bill Buckner, who passed away yesterday. But Vols fans have never placed the goat horns on, say, Eric Ainge, where for his 2 interceptions in the 2007 SEC title game. Football program has never been the same since then, but you never hear of a curse of Eric Ainge or something of that nature. And, well, we can discuss fan behavior here versus another place or so, and why that might be, and even if it's healthy and such. But the point that I'm making here with that is just, you start wondering about the program, and you mentioned Lady Vols. I don't think that John Curry will ever be really embraced, but if he were to start winning at Wake Forest, or Jeremy Pruitt can't turn around the football program, I wonder if there will be that criticism, you know what, if we waited just a little bit longer, could have had Mike Leach, and instead you had old coach hire defensive coordinator. I just wonder if it'll ever be looked upon that way if the Vols don't win on the gridiron, which could be a moot point after this season, admittedly, but I just wonder that, because I'm not sure.
I agree. I think the mistake where Curry botched it is Mike Leach should have been his first choice, not his second.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure. And I mean, the Vols fans, they're going to be, we prevented it from Greg Schiano, and, it's our program and all this. Just, right now it's 5-7. Yeah, the projections are pretty good for this next season. At least winning record. It won't be a national title or anything. But we'll have to just wait and see how this comes out. Hey, I know I've been doing a lot of the talking here, Caleb Calhoun. Forgive me here and all this. I do want to talk to you a little bit about the upcoming football season, how good Jared Guarantano is, and some of the things that you're going to be writing about. So let's talk about that when we return. It's Tri-City Sports Now. I've got Caleb Calhoun coming up after this.